Okay, and now I'm joined by Duncan Anderson, one of the lecturer consultants at Skillsoft. Duncan's been lecturing the service management qualifications since their inception in 2017. So welcome, Duncan. I'd like to ask you one or two questions. The first one is, have you seen any changes in the classes that you've delivered since 2017 when SIAM was but a wee child?
I think at first we mostly had service integrators, people who were already doing it or looking at doing it, and we had quite a few from some of the larger partners of Skillsoft and others. But in the last few years, it's been more from the customer side. So I've had a few customers in Denmark particularly who are more looking at getting more out of their value.
So is that people who are going to be service integrators, or is that people who are going to be the retained customer, or is it a little bit of both?
That's more retained customer recently, whereas originally it was integrators. I can remember in one of the first public events I had somebody from an organisation who were a service provider thinking about becoming an integrator. Back then they said, maybe not for us, but I saw 3-4 years ago they looked like they're offering integration services.
So obviously we've seen the new body of knowledge today, and all of the compendiums that have been released there. Is there anything that you feel that SIAM training ought to do differently, or where SIAM training might go in the next couple of years?
I think the two-tier works well, and I think that's not overcomplicating like some other qualifications.
Vital.
So whether there's a particular interest into more in those compendium areas, then it's the more emerging areas. I've been working with one large bank recently, and more about kind of taking some of the off-the-shelf courses, but then adapting it to their requirement. So I think
do you see that kind of workshop format without necessarily having the formal qualification as the way forward for some of the compendiums, given their agility?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, lovely. Thank you very much for your time, Duncan, and enjoy the rest of your day. Good to meet you again. Thank you.
Thanks.